Hi everyone, today we're excited to welcome Anastasia Kozakova, co-CEO of RichAds. RichAds, a global self-serve network developed especially for performance marketers and provided the most convertible formats like pop, push, and the newest Telegram ads, which is exactly what we're going to talk about today. Hello Anastasia, how's it going?
It's going great. Thank you for having me today.
Yeah, thanks for joining us. Today, we want to dive into the topic of advertising and Telegram mini apps. Considering you guys hold a leading position in working with this type of traffic, there is no one better to help us figure it all out.
Yeah, of course. We recently developed our new format of traffic, which is Telegram, and we're really happy with it. We're continuing on adding new features to it, and I'm glad to talk about Telegram today.
All right, I'm super excited to dive deeper into this. So, Telegram mini apps is a relatively new direction. As for the first question, could you explain what is that? Like, how Telegram mini apps differ from traditional ads, and what does the word mini mean exactly in this context?
Yes, of course. So Telegram mini apps is just a lightweight app which is web-based within the Telegram ecosystem. So it allows a lot of actions for users. They can shop for it, they can gamble for it, they can play games and do a lot of other interactions. So it's a very powerful, new ecosystem that we are having right now, and I think that it's just a start and the beginning. And in the future, we will see a much larger ecosystem, something like we've seen with the mobile apps. So the interaction is really smooth because while you are in a Telegram, you can open an app and you can play there. You can receive advertisement within it, and also click on it, move to the landing page or to the other app in the Telegram. So it's really incredible.
A lot of features. Like Telegram on the
Yeah.
verge of becoming more like Chinese WeChat, because the introduction of mini apps and the focus on creating an all-in-one platform strongly mirrors WeChat functionality. Or you would say,
Yeah.
yeah, I just want to ask, like, or maybe you would say like Telegram offers something revolutionary for affiliate marketing.
I think that it's more likely that it's going through the direction with these Chinese mini apps that they had within their biggest apps. But for our market, it's a kind of revolutionary because it's really a seamless interaction of a user within one ecosystem. So we didn't had anything like that before because, we are not in WeChat and something like that. So Telegram is a new step in this direction, but I think they will go to something like WeChat has right now.
I just want to ask you to break this down so our audience who might not be familiar with this can follow along. So let's start with basics. Where do the mini apps come from in the first place? Is there some kind of
Yep.
app store, like an extension marketplace, where users can find and install them? Because I've never seen stuff like that, or is this all about Telegram bots?
It's not about the Telegram bots. So yeah, it's like an app within the Telegram where you can install different apps. There are lots of them right now. And the majority of them right now, it's like mini games or shopping or gambling, betting, and different like crypto platforms. You just go to the Telegram, and there you can open a bot. One of the bot is called Radar, and there you will launch this Radar, and you will see all the mini apps that are out there, and you can go directly to them. It's all coming like you open the bot, and then you launch the app that is the one that it belongs to, and that's how you are appearing in the Telegram channel. But there are such kinds of radar that are looking similarly to the App Store, and there you will see like new apps, trending apps, so you can find a lot that might interest you.
Okay, so thank you for the detailed explanation. Is this a specialized app that performs like a particular function? So given that, we can also like draw a conclusion about needs of audience and grouping them into a segment.
Yes, I think we can do that. Actually, we're doing this right now in our company. So, for example, as we are working directly with different mini apps, that's how we gain traffic. We can do different segments. For example, we can categorize all the apps from like gambling and betting into one segment, and then all different like mini games and stuff into the other segment, and all the shopping and like white area as we call it into the segment, into the other segment. And then as an advertiser, you are able to choose the segment that you are going for. For example, if you have a casino, it's more likely that you would like to target the audience who is already playing in some different casinos, because you know that people who gamble, they switch casinos rapidly, and this is basically like one area. And for example, if you are coming with some e-commerce product, then you can choose something white, something like different shops and stuff that can be targeted. So yeah, we're doing this right now, and there are way more than that in terms of the features that Telegram has right now that allow you to target a specific audience. It's like, for example, you can target the users who have a wallet and who have some amount of tons on their wallet. So it can even bring your conversion higher, especially if you're looking for the deposits, which is basically like a gambling site. So yeah, lots of features that we didn't have before with our previous advertisement, because our like traffic channels are mainly push and pop, and there you don't have such a possibility of knowing your client, where you can target only based on like geo or the device type or operational system. And here you know way more about the user that you are targeting, because you know the app that it's coming from, you can even like match the wallets and lots of other things.
I have some kind of like maybe sensitive question, but if the all ads like show up inside the ad, and so they are served this way, does all the revenue go to the developers exactly?
So not all of that. Yeah, of course. As we are working with the developers, basically the majority of them, they own the mini app that they are monetizing. Of course, right now it's like that. So we take like 10% of what they do, and 90% of their revenue goes to them.
So can we say that RichAds essentially providing a platform for media buyers to purchase these ad placements, right?
Yeah. It is like that. So we have several formats right now. One is, as we call it, like push style. This is just push notification that you have inside your app. Then we have a banner, which is just a banner, as you can imagine it, within the specific slot on the app. And also we have an embedded banner, which is kind of look slightly different from the regular one, sorry, interstitial. Sorry, I've totally missed it. Yeah, interstitial. And basically we working directly with these publishers who are the owners of their mini apps, and we allow different advertisers, it can be affiliates or other companies who are looking for the traffic to buy these specific placements or push style notifications within specific apps through us.
Could you tell more a little bit like about what you have, guys, in your inventory today, and which format works best? For example, like if we are gonna recommend it to a beginner.
Yeah, of course. So right now, the majority of our inventory is push style banner. It was like our first format. That is why it's most successful right now. And I think also because we're so big, just in regular push, this is kind of funny story that we're also here in Telegram. We are also big in push style advertising. So this is our like first and right now biggest format. But we also added just after that we added banner, which is also kind of it's popular and it's just like with push. It's there is no specific place where it appears, but with the banner it is a specific place. And interstitial we just added recently. I think it was like last week, so we're only growing in it. So right now the majority of traffic that we have is from push style, but this is only the beginning. We are going into video in other formats within the Telegram ecosystem. So we are also looking into going through all the channels and like bot channels and stuff like that. So we will add a lot during this year.
But I wanted to ask you, like, we are talking about users. So, how do users typically interact with ads within Telegram mini apps? Are there any unique features that increase engagement rates?
I think that these apps, they are really seamless and easy to go for. You just launch them. There is like each app has, for example, if we're talking like, because gambling is like our biggest vertical, I think it's more convenient to talk about it. If we are talking about it, you just go to bot, you just launch your app through the bot and you start playing. Also, the majority of gambling right now within the Telegram ecosystem is working within crypto or specifically TON. And also if you have this on your wallet, this makes it like really convenient for you because you can top up without any need for any other accesses. And also just as you log in into this specific casino, you log in by your user account, so there is no like a lot of KYC or stuff like that. That is usually the problem with just a web casino in general. And it's just a really easy way to interact, and the advertisement that you get there is also really seamless. So it's like flawlessly integrated. It's not something that makes your experience within the app like horrific, or because there are a lot of traffic formats that can make that thing when you spoil the just a regular conversion of the app, and all of that just makes it convenient. And I think that it's mainly like young people or like middle age who are into this crypto world and into this like new tech that are interested in this kind of stuff.
Can you show us a real example? So, what does it look like?
Yeah, of course, we have real examples, so you can see how it looks like.
Continue the conversation. This format is particularly beneficial for niches like gambling, betting, finance, and e-commerce, right? Can you explain why this niche performs so well with mini apps?
Well, I think because it's all for the mini apps itself, they are more interesting for younger generation, and all this finances, crypto, and just casino and gambling. I mean, online. It's also an interest of a younger generation, and I think it's like kind of a seamlessly like blending, and just a lot of the stuff they go with the crypto, and Telegram is also having it. So I think it's kind of, just naturally happens.
Yeah, I also wanted to ask you what geos have shown the best results for Telegram mini app so far, and what makes these like these regions particularly profitable for advertisers.
If we're talking about the geos, there are some specifics within the Telegram traffic, because that Telegram traffic have a large quantity of users where the regions of the usage of the Telegram itself appears. So of course it's more about tier 2, tier 3 countries. And right now we have lots of traffic from the CIS countries, and also we have lots of traffic from Asia, and we have lots of traffic from Africa, particularly Nigeria. Yeah, Nigeria has lots of users, and this is kind of
I didn't expect that. Actually, didn't expect.
yeah, this is surprising, and we all surprised to know it. But right now, they have a lot of users, and to be honest, not so much of the advertisers to this specific geo. But I think like it will come up. So right now, in Asia, in the regions, in all of the regions that I've mentioned, the majority of the users, they either work with gambling or with some kind of crypto offers. And also, I forgot to mention, but one of the specific advertisers, like one of the specific verticals, is the publishers itself. So, for example, if you have a mini app, anyway, you're bringing traffic to your mini app to grow the audience. So, it's also another way how you can, get the audience, is to buy the traffic itself.
So you mentioned Nigeria, and I'm really interested. Like, do you have any information about behaviors in these apps, like users' demographic and behaviors? Not exactly Nigeria, but just really, I'm curious.
Yeah, right now everything that we have, everything that we know is that it's a younger generation. We don't see any like specific difference in terms of gender right now, but I don't really think that anyone yet had this kind of analytics. So I think it's only the beginning of the channel, and we're going to know more in the future as we develop new ways, new features, how we can actually understand the user more. Yeah, and it's coming, but right now we only know that the generation is younger, and and also we know that the majority of people who are using mini apps, they also have a wallet, and they are using the wallet for different transactions.
So, Anastasia, just wanted to make a little like sum up. So, taking everything you already said, correct me if I'm wrong. I understand that content policy for mini apps is way different from the official Telegram ad, since it's pretty much unregulated, right?
Yes. Yeah. Right now, it is the case that the policy for mini apps is pretty much unregulated in terms of the regulations by the Telegram. So the only regulation that we have right now is the one that is publisher giving us. For example, when we make new partnership with some developer. It's the developer who is giving us the content policy. So, for example, if they have a strict, wide kind of a mini app, they usually don't want to see any kind of a gambling or crypto advertising within the app. But it's not like the biggest majority of the developers. Many of them are okay with everything that is going on. Of course, we don't really do like 18 plus stuff because this is something that is banned by the majority of them. And I think it's really different right now from the official Telegram policies because with official Telegram advertising you can't really launch casinos, gambling, betting, whatever, and within the mini apps you can do that because basically it's only depending on the publisher. So yeah, the content policy is not so strict right now. There is a few things, which is basically really harsh adult and scam. So scam is also not allowed. So we do check. We have like a separate moderation department for this type of advertising because we need to check each and every offer that is going to these specific apps. To all the apps that we have because we need to know not only like the landing page of the app but what is actual flow within it. For example, if your app is trigger an user to attach the wallet as the first action, this is not something that will pass the moderation department, because it usually means that you will scam people really soon. So yeah, and this is like kind of a thing that we do. But any other than that, any normal, casino or crypto platform will go through moderation. So there is no problem.
I have to admit, you're so deep in this topic. Like, you know the drill. With everything going on with Telegram and the world feeling like it's about to blow up, do you think Telegram will tighten its mini app ad policies anytime soon?
Many people are talking about it, and so do we, because this is kind of a possibility. But I don't think that they will do this anytime soon, because if we compare to the whole Telegram, it's still like a small part of it. So I don't really feel like they will go directly to the mini apps and restricting them. So we will see, but as we hope that they might come to it, but I think it's really not in the nearest future.
Let's talk about traffic quality a bit. How does it compare to other platforms? Can you say that all the traffic is real and not mixed with bots? Like, like almost 100% of the clicks are relevant and coming from real users.
So right now we can say that, but I think that it will not always be like that. But just because this platform, this kind of a traffic is really new, so I think that is why it's not something that is fooled with bot yet. So right now we see that the traffic quality is really high, and we can say that it's higher than on the conversion rate is just higher than on push or on pop. So I mean the formats that we are working with in general. But I think that in the future, in the really nearest future, there will be some bot traffic within the Telegram advertising, and it will grow because it's how the word goes. But just because it's something so new, there is not much of it yet. So right now, the quality is great. But anyway, even with the appearance of the bot traffic in the future, we're ready for that because we are using different anti-fraud tools that help us to understand the quality of the traffic and to stop buying it from the very beginning from the publishers who will behave differently from what we are expecting. So I don't think that would be an issue, because as you know, we are working with push format for a really, really long time, and this is the format that has some great amount of bot traffic, and we managed to cope with it. We managed to understand how to select this specific traffic and not sell it to anyone else. So I think that we will do the same with the Telegram if the things will go worst.
Would you say users on Telegram are more engaged compared to Facebook, for example?
Yeah, I would definitely say so. I would definitely say that they are more engaged, because on Facebook, people are just like scrolling and difference. I think it's also for some kind of a different generation right now. And on Telegram, it's way more engaged, just because I think it's the most used app for many people, both for work and for life. And yeah, it's really something up to date.
Just popped into my head. So my team and I, we have been talking a lot lately about new types of integrations, things like build an AI and something like that. As a part of that, we've been digging into different ad networks to get a better sense of what's possible when it comes to ad creation. So in that context, I want to ask you, how does ad creation actually work inside your platform, like on your end? What the process like, and how does it compare to working with push notifications?
Yeah, of course. So it's really similar, I would say, because you go to the same platform. RichAds is our main platform that we have, and you go to the setup. First of all, you will need to top up your account, and then you go to create your campaign. So basically, within the creation of the campaign, you just need to add some creatives that you will use for advertising. You choose the geo, you choose the device type, the operational system, and so on and so on, and also some specific targeting, for example, like how often do you want your advertising to be shown, for example, one time per specific user a day. And that's it. So the creation of the campaign takes, I think, 5 minutes, not more than that. But there's always way for the optimization, and I think a lot of companies, they are looking into the AI possibilities right now, and we are trying to minimize the time that user needs to spend on the campaign. But I think with launching the campaigns, just in general, with working with the traffic, it's not the launching of the campaigns that is like the biggest problem, because again, it's really fast. It's the optimization. So the optimization is really taking time, and for our regular formats, which are push and pop, we already have a CPA optimization where basically you just place the needed price for the conversion that you want to achieve, and the system does all the optimization for you, which is like blacklisting, which is whitelisting, depending on the strategy that you have chosen, and it also like micro bidding and stuff like that. So it really convenient and saves a lot of time, and the system does it each hour. So with the Telegram, we don't have this yet, but we definitely will have it really soon. And we will also look into the ways how we can optimize, how we can automate the process of this optimization, because it's the optimization that is taking the majority of the time of any affiliate. And in terms of like creatives that we are using right now, we have like a creative department where you can order any creative that you want, and they will make it within a few hours and they will give it to you. But also, we're looking into like possibilities of AI, because not less than we do that it's going ahead of us, and definitely you can find lots of ways for optimization. And something that our company is constantly looking for is to have everything on time and to automate everything that we have. It also about like the platform that we have, also about how we run the business. So this is something that we are looking forward to and definitely will do.
And what about targeting? Can users target based on interests, location, or specific user behaviors, or even like choose which apps exactly they will use within your platform? I mean, during the creating the ad campaign.
Yeah, right now it's not something that is possible at the moment, but we are already working on that. So I think the next thing would be the targeting, the targeting for the wallet we already have. But the next thing will be targeting based on the interest. So what we're doing right now is we're segmenting the users, and we're segmenting the publishers that we have, so you will be able to target for the specific interest, for the specific user behavior, for the specific theme of the group of the bot. So I think that will come really soon. Within, I think, a month or two, we will have all these options available. And right now you are able to target the wallet, and also you are able to target whether or not the user is subscribed to premium Telegram.
Do you have any built-in features for optimization that don't require constant manual tweaking? Maybe some automatic rules or copilot, so you just can run the ads and go sleep, for example.
Yeah, definitely. We have automated rules, so you can create an automated rules for the blacklist or for the whitelist. Well, actually, I prefer a blacklist because you're always open to new sources that way. And of course, you can set it up. This is something that we recommend to all of our clients, because checking your statistics once a day is not enough. And automated rules do this each hour, so it's way more times per day that you would do, because none of us will do this each hour because we will go to sleep. So yeah, it's really convenient, and again, It might sound like a lot, especially if you're a beginner and you're new to all of this, launching, but we provide an account manager who can help you with everything, and that way we're always keeping an eye on our clients so no one is lost. The only important thing to make great optimization and to do it all easy and convenient for you is to use some kind of a tracker. There are lots of trackers out there on the market, and Keitaro is actually one of the good ones. So we do recommend it to our clients. But the thing is that a lot of advertisers don't understand, especially new advertisers, that without the tracking, without the knowing all the statistics about the campaign, it's almost impossible to optimize it because you don't know the source that the conversion comes from. So it's really important to have a good tracker, and you need to define the tracker that is working specifically for the traffic that you are going for, because not all of them are the same. And if you will choose the wrong tracker, then you will have a large discrepancy, which is basically also will spoil all your statistics and you won't be able to optimize. So of course we are recommending to go with some tracker systems that we know work great with our formats. And in terms of the Telegram, it's actually the same tracking solutions as for other formats that we have. We definitely work with Keitaro before, and we do recommend it to a lot of our clients.
Thanks for the comment. Thanks for mentioning us. I think it's a perfect time to remind everyone that the Keitaro tracker comes with a built-in integration for RichAds. Guys, this makes it super easy to set up your tracking link to get all data from RichAds and to send posts back to optimize your campaigns. So don't hesitate to start your 14-day trial today to get all advantages of Keitaro Tracker and boost up your ROI. So Keitaro Tracker turns your clicks into sales.
Sounds great and easy.
In your opinion, what's the future of Telegram mini apps and affiliate marketing? How do you see this format evolving?
I think that it will grow. I think that in 2025 it will grow a lot, just because each day we see that lots of mini apps are launching, and just the whole traffic is growing day by day. So I think it's a really good time to start right now when it's still not at the highest. I think it's just the beginning, because right now the price per click is 2 cents, which is really convenient and cheap to start. And as I mentioned before, there is no bot traffic, and with the volumes, that the prices will become higher, and I think we will have some issues that we will need to solve within the anti-fraud and stuff. So right now it's a really good time to start, and what we see right now that all the casinos and all the bettings and all the crypto brands, they are also launching their own mini apps. This is sending some kind of a signal to us that everything is going to this ecosystem, and I think that it will be even more, because I think last year there were only 2 casinos that were famous for their Telegram casino platforms, but as I saw in December on the conference, that lots of brands are going for it. So I think in 2025 we will really see the growth of this market, and just in general in the future I think that would be something like what the China has right now, and we are facing into that direction. So I'm really glad to be here among one of the first one who is working within this field, but I think it's a really great and big step, just because so much information about what are you actually targeting, and there are so many potential for all these features that make this targeting precise, and I think that will help to skyrocket the results that you are looking for.
I can agree with you more, and I appreciate you sharing your thoughts. So guys, I truly believe you will be able to achieve all your goals, no doubt. Good luck with that.
Thank you so much. Thank you.
I think it's time for a quick fire round. So I ask, you answer quickly and honestly.
Okay.
Ready?
Yeah.
All right. So what's the most effective ad format?
I think at the moment is Telegram.
What's the most profitable niche and type of offer?
Gambling.
All right. How much can someone earn from 1,000 clicks in Telegram mini apps?
1,000 clicks. Oh, I will need to count, but I think it would be something 5,000. But I will need to count because it depends on the conversion rate that you're not the conversion, but on the conversion price that you're having. Yeah.
Like at $200, is it possible?
Oh, definitely. You can make. I think you can make up to 3-4 conversions if the cost is something around 80.
Average is 80.
Not average is 80. For example, if you have an offer that is paying you for 80, I think you will be able to make like 4 conversion, maybe more, depending on the offer and on the GEOs. So it's really hard to say like that.
All right, right. That was a tough question. So next one. What's the best performing geo?
For today, if we're talking about Telegram, it would be, I think, Russia. And if we're talking about other channels, like for example, about push, then it would be Indonesia and I think Canada and Germany.
All right. And just one more. Telegram mini apps or push notifications?
I would do both.
Yeah, it was a tough choice. You've been working with push ads for so long. This is exactly the format everyone knows and loves you for. You were even like called Rich Push.
Yeah,
before.
we did. We actually were like Rich Push, then we were Rich Pops when we opened Pop, and then we started opening new channels. So we decided to just merge because it was unbelievably stupid from us.
So after the Blitz round, we usually wrap up with one final question for our guests, like a key insight. So what's your personal advice for a media buyer to succeed in 2025?
So if you are a media buyer, then I would definitely look into gambling vertical, just in general, because I think that last year I would say to everyone to look into antivirus, but antivirus is not doing so great right now, especially on the forums that we are having. So I would definitely look into gambling, and I would definitely look into Asian geos because this region has a lot of potential, but it's not open to its fullest because a lot of companies, they couldn't succeed there, mainly because of the payment methods. But anyway, so I would look into that, and I would definitely try a Telegram channel with it. You can just search for the offers that offer you to bring Telegram traffic, and I would definitely go there because again, CPC is really low right now, and just in general the competition is not so high at the moment. So I think it's a great way to earn in 2025.
Thank you so much for coming today. Thank you for sharing all your thoughts. That was a really great conversation. I appreciate it.
Thank you so much for having me today. And I also wanted to make a little present from us. So everyone who will come.
I was about to ask you. Yeah. I just want to say to everyone, guys, thanks to everyone who stuck with us till the end. And of course, we have a special bonus from our guests. So Anastasia, could you tell us what it is?
Yeah, of course. We will give everyone 10% on the first deposit with a promo code Keitaro. So you can come to us and you can make a top up. We will give you an account manager and also a 10% bonus, so you can start experiencing your, skyrocketing earnings with Telegram channel with us.
So, guys, you heard this. Don't miss the opportunity to use a promo code Keitaro to get a bonus from RichAds. So, thank you one more time for this conversation. It was really great to speak with you.
Thank you so much.
All right. Yeah.
All right.
See ya.
See ya. Bye-bye.